Let's talk about climate change. The climate is always changing. You know who's in control? That would be God. God is in control. The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Yeah, He's in control. We've had heating and cooling, ice age, and hot. Yes, it goes in waves like this, waves. Some people are making a lot of money on climate change. Where did this notion come from? Where we thought the CO2s cause heat and global warming. Roger Revelle, he started it. He was a scientist and he worked at Harvard. And guess who his student was? Good old Al Gore, but he got a D. Brought all of this in to politics. He made a lot of money. Oh, that green with all of that money. You know why? It was a money grab. It was a money grab. Yeah, like this. You grab money. You say, oh, this hysteria here, fear. And grab money. What's so interesting about the whole thing, Roger Revelle said, oh my gosh, this is bad science. Roger Revelle actually wrote letters to refute the bad science. You know who got on the global warming hysteria train? A guy named Maurice Strong. But he wasn't so strong because he's a liar. And he wanted a one world government! You know how they're always telling us that the sea levels are rising? I don't see any rising sea levels. I've been living in California for quite a long time, and I still go to the same homes and the same coast. Notice when all of these people tell you to conserve energy, are they conserving energy? Look at what they own. They own these enormous houses with like 6,500 square feet. But no, you must conserve energy. All these people that are pushing that the sea levels are rising all have houses on the coast. How crazy is that? We got Obama, Martha's Vineyard. Al Gore has a 6,500 square foot home in Montecito, California on the coast. He's also riding around in those private planes. He sure uses a lot of energy. You're a big polluter, Al Gore. Bill Gates has a $43 million beachfront home. I don't think he's worried about the sea levels rising. And don't forget, Arnold Schwarzenegger going around riding a bike with Greta Thunberg. He owns all these gas-guzzling cars. You can't even make this stuff up. Why does Greta Thunberg not go to China and India and tell them that they're the biggest polluters in the whole world? Probably because that little communist works for China. Also, the lithium mined from the earth are used for the batteries. Not very environmentally safe, is it? Who runs the world? That would be the bankers. Why are they giving loans to all these people that have houses on the coast if there's sea levels rising? Fun fact that will flip you out. $4.7 billion a year is used on climate study research. I'm just thinking that $4.7 billion a year could be used on the homeless. Or we can use some of that money to do more research on energy, perhaps graphene or thorium. Let's talk about electric cars. Did you know that 60% of the electricity from charging stations comes from fossil fuels? Don't you find it hysterical that these people that tell you that CO2s are dangerous when they actually are like oxygen to our trees and plants? They always say, oh, danger, danger, but now they're forcing you to breathe it all in yourself. Shame on you for being alive. Shame, shame, shame. You know who is a real snake in all of this? That would be Bill Gates. Bill Gates needs to stop messing with our weather. Yes, he actually funded a study in Harvard to block the sun. I think I need my vitamin D. 80% of the people that died of COVID were vitamin D deficient. Let's talk about turbine energy, the windmills. When it's not windy, there's no energy. And if it gets really cold, they freeze. Can't move. Not only does those windmills freeze and they don't work when there's no wind, they also kill birds. Another one that kills birds is the solar energy. if it's all like this and it's all surrounded, it gets really hot and those birds go in, they go. Turbines and solar are not very reliable, so we need reliable energy, like coal and fossil fuel. They're not bad, we need them. Stop demonizing them. Stop discriminating towards them. I'm sure we have a lot of free energy, but the government is hoarding this information they took from Nikola Tesla. Come on, where's the whistleblowers? There's got to be a whistleblower out there that knows about Nikola Tesla's free energy. I just picked up all of these masks all over the streets and sidewalks. What happened to taking care of the environment? But I thought that we cared about the environment, liberals. Why do you keep leaving these all over the place? They're gonna get in the ocean and the turtles are gonna be all tied up. And they don't like sadomasochism. They don't like to be tied up. Those poor turtles. Poor turtles. Remember when they quarantined healthy people and told us to wear the suffocation device? And they said 2 weeks to flatten the curve, flatten the curve. Well, that was just weird because they told us before that plastics were evil. Well, guess what? We only could get plastic. Plastic to go this, to go that, plastic, 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 no paper, 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 no glass, 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 all plastic, plastic, plastic. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yeah, you. The globalists and the media keeps talking about equality. But you cannot believe in equality if you believe in eugenics. Die, baby, die. Don't you find it interesting that all of those people that are touting population control never killed themselves? Why is that? I thought you were supposed to be a good example. Come on, be a good example. Be a good example. Population control. This is my idea of getting a natural high. Not being suffocated by my own CO2s.